Oh my gosh. Look at what is underneath. Now, when this happens, that means this card is very important. And it's interesting. We have two nines. We're ending. See, the cycle's almost ending. I'm going to get, what do we need? Oh my gosh. I got to pull out two cards. Thank you. Because this is one of them. See, but look what's right next to it. The ace, the new beginning that I have been talking about. So we're going to pull that too. Because I pulled the card in front and behind. Okay. What else do I need here? I'm talking to myself. Okay. There's the devil and the 10 of somebody's getting greedy, I think. There's some greed going on. This could be a legal situation regarding finances. Oh, and here's the Fool. Look at that. Somebody is really fighting. I feel like some of it could be they're fighting for land. They're fighting for their home. There's children here. Some are fighting for children. And some are just, I feel like somebody is possibly with a narcissist obviously, I'm not a doctor or psychiatrist, but I am picking up narcissism somehow, or somebody that is a little more self-centered than one would like them to be, in order to have a balanced relationship. So let me set this up. I'm going to have to raise my tripod anyway, and then we'll get started. Okay, thanks. Okay, I can't raise my tripod anymore, so I hope you can see it. I'm going to kind of move these around, but one of the things that I feel is that somebody is definitely dealing with an addiction. Now, this definitely may not be you. It may be somebody around you. I do feel like this could be drug related. Alcohol related. That's how it's coming across to me. It could be any addiction. I'm also getting OCD. So I feel like somebody, it's like, and sex addiction is what I'm getting also. I just feel like somebody can't stop doing some type of behavior. I don't feel like it's so much you as somebody is doing this that that's around you. Like it's affecting you. And you don't know what to do about it. And some of you, I think, are just like, you know what? I have to protect myself. I can't be involved in this. And here's that 3 that I was talking about, that I felt the number 3 was going to be powerful, and it's in the challenge position. So it's almost like, this card is in reverse. It's like there's just, remember I was talking about, it's like you begin to move forward and something or someone pulls you back. Now, if it is you, maybe it is an addiction or somebody that keeps coming into your life that is toxic, or a situation that could be toxic. And it's like you're trying to escape from it. And maybe it's connected to family, because we have family cards here. But I also feel like I'm getting very, like someone's really kind of, I don't like to use this word, but they're a bit greedy. I don't know. That's why I was picking up the self-centered or narcissistic, or maybe it's about money and assets, the things that they have, and it's almost like that's more important to them, because we do have we have the devil here. So I feel like this is not the most healthy energy. And if they're unable to move away from this, then, you have a decision to make. Do I keep up with this? Do I put up with this? And so maybe that's what some of you are contemplating. And maybe some of you are fearing, especially with the moon here. Now, this represents Cancer to me. So there could also, certain cards, there may be a health issue, or somebody is recovering. or they're having to, I feel like there's a situation, that may keep happening, that someone's having to deal with, and maybe you're having to make changes or adjustments because of this person. This could be indicative of a move. But, with the Nine of Swords here, this could be, this can be a little bit intense, especially with the moon. And there's a lot going on, like possibly at night or sleepless nights or, difficulties with that. But what's going to help you, I think, see, this is that promise, that new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could even be representative of a new opportunity in terms of love, also in terms of work or money. So maybe there's been some kind of, I'm getting some, could be that this could be a business situation where you find out the money that you thought was there isn't quite there. So there could be something about money, and you're like having to start over, not really because of you, but because of somebody else around you, because I almost feel like gambling, or somebody is gambling on something or gambling with something. Because I almost feel like they're not really wanting to face a situation. But, sometimes with this, and this isn't what's going to help, is to, sometimes the biggest thing that we fear, or what's that saying? The biggest thing about fear is fear itself. And so I think that some of you may be dealing, it's almost like the more you are able to face it and look at it and deal with it in a healthy way, the better off you're going to be. The sooner that this opportunity can come. But I feel like somebody is either trying to, there's jealousy. We've got a little battle going on here. There's some battling, and this is the Seven of Wands. So, I don't know if there's a lot of finger pointing. Like this could be a division within a family. The Four speaks. It's also ruled by Cancer. So like I said, Cancer has some meaning, or the sign of Cancer. This Four represents home, foundation, structure, stability, family. And I feel like there's a division. So there could be something, battles about family, or about a will, or about an estate, or about an inheritance. But, and I also, okay, let me just stay with that. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second here. Do not give up. That's what I'm hearing. Persevere. See? And then we go from the 9 also, and we got the 10 here. We got technically 2 10s. 2 10s are here. So that could be with the 10s that I feel like there's endings, like I said at the beginning of the reading, and something new beginning. So it's almost like as one relationship ends, something new begins, or you set yourself free and the relationship is really with yourself. It's like you're finally putting yourself first because somebody has not allowed you or has kept you down. That's kind of how I feel. But I feel like there's this fighting spirit, and that you are going, they often say this is the wish card. I much like it better in the upright position. This is happiness to me. This is fulfillment. Now, upside down is a different story, but the fact that it's right side up, because this is in reverse to me. Sometimes the meaning's more intense. I feel like there's a situation that you will be moving away from that is not healthy, and you're going to find your happiness. And how interesting, 2 10s. There may be 2 decisions to make. There may be 2 situations to deal with in October. But something's going to get fulfilled. And that's the most important thing you have to remember. As long as you don't fear. Okay, I just heard don't fear the reaper. Okay, now I know that's a song because I posted it on my Facebook not too long ago. Oh gosh, I just had the name, don't fear the reaper, baby, take my hand. So I feel like you've got support. There's somebody here to support you if you allow it. So, ask for help if you need it. And if you feel like there's no one to help you, then like I said, if you believe in God, if you believe in prayer, if you believe in angels, if you believe in the nature, the earth, believe whatever you do believe in, ask for help and guidance, because somebody is there willing to give you a hand regarding this situation. Because there's a lot of past things that are going on, a lot, possibly for some of you, anxiety, and just feeling overwhelmed, especially with this card. But like I said, I feel like it's really coming to an end. This can also have to do with something with depression, or somebody is affecting you in a way that you're feeling kind of down. Let me just see. I think getting outside is going to be very helpful. Taking deep breaths. Obviously, if this is anxiety or something drug related or something health related or, regarding cancer or, surgery, that's obviously go see professional help. Don't fear that. Because I feel like there's help out there for you. And it's better than to be stuck in this loop that keeps going in circles. And, for some of you, this is getting legal counsel, legal guidance. For some of you, it's you've let go of the past. You're at a different stage than some of the other people, and you are moving from this struggle to a whole new beginning, and you are going to find your happiness. This is celebration. This is reunions. This is letting go of your past, and beautiful beginnings. So family celebrations, reunions, marriages, getting together. I don't know. I just heard oppa. I think that's something Greek. I don't know. I like at a wedding, oppa, or something like, I don't know, breaking the plates or, there's something going on. So focus on the positive as much as possible. Focus on where you want to be. Don't get stuck. Remove yourself from anybody or anything that's a toxic environment as much as possible. If you can't, if you are unable to, then I get self-protection, like spiritually self-protect. If this is all work related and you got to go into work, sometimes the energy isn't good in certain places. Use that, look up, self-protection so your energy field's protected. But, some of you do have a decision to make, and I feel like it is in love, it is in marriage, or in a relationship. You're going to be at different places for whom this message even applies to. I always say that this is not going to apply to everybody watching. So I always encourage you to watch your moon and or rising sign. And if this doesn't resonate, you can always get a private reading that's more personalized for you. But some very strong and very beautiful messages here. Focus on, where you want to be, and letting go of the past, I feel like, is going to be very important. And Let's see here. Nicholas just arrived here. So I think that's pretty much all the messages that I have for you. Nicholas, are you going to say hi to them? He's right there. Anyway, I hope that you have a beautiful month, and oh, he's so cute. And he wishes that you have a beautiful month also. You might want to look up cats besides deer because he came for your reading. And he's right there. So, but I feel like there's an animal around quite a few of you, and that they may be helpful for you. Okay? So if you're going through a really difficult time, I almost feel like some of you or somebody may be getting like what might help your anxiety, if because that Nine of Swords came out, may very well be like those animals that help people, I don't know what they call them. Somebody will let me know, but those animals that, you can take, like if you have anxiety or, cause I feel like there's anxiety for somebody, and I feel like there's an animal, that maybe through doctor's prescription or that you can get,